everyone, happy Halloween! So I thought as this was a little special holiday, I would do a special holiday themed blog for you guys. So Halloween, it's all witches and zombies and scary things. So I thought we would talk about fear, and specifically, my 3 tips for overcoming fear. So let's first look at courage. Courage is seen as the opposite of fear. And courage actually comes from the Latin root for heart. And that's why we say, he's got the heart of a lion, he's got a lot of heart. We associate courage with the heart. And in fact, in ancient philosophy, courage is seen as the heart of all virtues. It is courage that provides energy and inspiration to all our other qualities in life. So let's look at how we can be more courageous. So first of all, there is almost no difference between excitement and anxiety on the physiological level. Physiologically, they're pretty much exactly the same. Increased heartbeat, dilated blood vessels, clammy skin. It's the same physiological symptoms. The only difference between the two is what we're thinking psychologically. Both of them are elevated states, but one is a negative valenced negative state, and the other is a positively valenced negative state. So, there is this intrinsic link between our psychology and our physiology. I talk about this a lot in my work. And so what we can do is take the same physiological symptoms, but put a different psychological spin on them. So if you're approaching a situation where there's that little bit of doubt, fear, uncertainty, try to find things in that scenario that you can be excited about and focus on that. Feel the excitement. Have a psychological focus on the excitement, and you'll interpret the physiological symptoms in a different way. So I had a great example of this for the first ever seminar that I went to over in the United States, Experts Academy. I went over by myself. I'd never traveled internationally alone before, so I was nervous. I was nervous that I wasn't going to make my connecting flights. My baggage was going to get lost. My Airbnb hosts were going to be serial killers. I was going to get to the seminar and I didn't get on with anyone there, or everyone was too far advanced, and I couldn't relate to them at all. But instead of focusing on all those negative aspects, I focused on the positive. I focused on the excitement of getting to see a new country, going to California, going to this place with beautiful weather, beautiful people, great opportunities to see things, exercise, just have a good time. And I was going to a 4-day learning and growth event. I was going to learn and grow so much over these 4 days, and I was going to get to meet my role model, Brendan Bouchard. And so I focused on the excitement, and throughout the whole trip I felt excited. And all those things I could have been nervous about, none of them went wrong. There were some little mishaps here and there, some little niggles, but nothing that affected the quality of the trip. So what I want you to do is to reframe your fear into excitement. So that's what you can do going into a situation. When you're in a situation of heightened fear, heightened anxiety, you can regulate this through the breath. You see, our breath is our body's physiological mechanism for regulating our state. When we're excited, when we're happy, when we're sad, when we're anxious, our breath changes. And so when we're in a state of anxiety, our breathing is short and shallow. It's just trying to get in quick hits of oxygen, priming us for whatever scary outcome might be in that event. So the way we bring this back is to make our breathing slower and deeper. So take the breath out of here, take the breath out of the chest, and bring the breath down into the belly. Breathe into your belly. That opens up the diaphragm, uses the full capacity of your lungs. And what you can do is a breathing routine known as 6-2-7. So what you want to aim to do is to inhale for 6 seconds, hold it for 2, exhale for 7. That takes 15 seconds, 6-2-7. Doing this, you can lower yourself to 4 breaths per minute. That is some deep breathing right there. You're not short and shallow, you're not a breath every second or even every half second. You're bringing it back slower and slower. Now you might have to work up to 6 to 7. You might be at 2, 1, 2, or 3, 1, 3. But you just keep on, inhale, hold it, exhale, and slowly increase those numbers. Go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And as you slow your breathing down, that regulates your body and shifts you from fight or flight, this high elevated anxiety and stress state, into rest and digest, your calm, relaxed, content state. So that's some of the physiology of fear. But let's also look at the mindset. And I think a really powerful way to get over fear is to not focus on the process, not focus on the scary things that are going to go on throughout the journey of whatever particular challenge you're facing. Focus on the end result. What is the outcome? What are you going to achieve? Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you facing this challenge? Focus on the positive outcomes that are going to come, and you will feel more positive. And that is also going to be your motivation for going through this. The more attention and energy we put to something, the stronger it gets. So if we focus on the fearful process, we will in turn feel more fearful. However, if we focus on the positive outcome, we will feel more positive. We will already be generating that feeling of accomplishment before we've even got there. And that is a simple mindset shift you can do to be able to ride through that fear and get to the other side. So those are my 3 simple tips for how we overcome fear. And what I want to do is leave you with this really powerful quote. And this is a quote that my dad held for most of his life. It was one of his key quotes. And it originally comes from Ralph Waldo Emerson, but I will always attribute this to my dad, to Jim McRae. And that is, do the thing you fear to do, and the fear of that death is certain. Now how about that? So go ahead guys, happy Halloween, get those pumpkins, get those costumes, but also do the thing that you fear, and you will kill that fear. So folks, till next time, love inwardly and shine outwardly.